Hey up everyone, it's the Arch Panda, and welcome back to Create Above and Beyond. Now, first things first, if I sound a little ragged and there's lots of little shortcuts, I apologise now. I feel very ragged, and yeah, rather than coughing and spluttering all over the recording, there may be pauses here or there, so I apologise now. But, yeah, today we've got a few things to do. Let's just go back here and show you how this is getting on. I did have a wall here. That set fire to it. So, yeah, everything's a little slow. The bottleneck is definitely andesite. I went to my little andesite mine under here and filled it up just to get things moving. But the andesite runs out before everything else. If I got the andesite fixed, the sand is the bottleneck after that. Which reminds me, I'm going to need a few more strainers as well soon. So there is a bit of a bottleneck and a little bit of manual work needed to keep things going. But there is 14 stacks in there, and I have used quite a few already. So I think so far since I got this started, I've done about 18 stacks of these things, which to me is a very good result. Especially considering I have to do very little to keep it working. Now, I am a little bit further on with HQ. Had a little rethink about how I'm going to do the bottom floor and into the top floors, but yeah, that's still got some ways to go. It's probably going to be next week before that's finished. I have built a little wheat farm over here. So, windmill where the actual sails are underground. Hidden under here. Little wheat farm, little conveyor belt, wheat and seeds there. I could do with speeding this belt up because that is such a snail's pace. But I'll see to that at a later point. For now, everything works wonderfully. And this rotates slow enough to get a good harvest when things do start growing. So, yeah, I can leave this to run for a little bit. Saves wasting a stack of, 9 wheat every time we want to harvest with a little straw golem. Because we are going to be a little short on the food side of things. But that should certainly help. Right, questline wise, wrong button. We want to get this a little bit done. So we can go down and show our complete oh yeah. I forgot I've been cooking them. I need to get one of the create mega furnaces made. Just so that I don't have to keep doing this. But we've got infinite wood with tree farm, so it doesn't really matter. Right. Let's get a bucket. Let's go over to here. I've disabled the cogs on one of these just so that I can grab a bucket of latex. Of resin, sorry. So we can complete this. So we need 4 arboreal extractors. I should have looked at that quest before I started grabbing stuff, shouldn't I? Let's grab some more iron. Another one of our mechanisms. Not mechanism now, machines. And let's go grab these extractors. Which takes some breaking. Done. Right. Let's get these back where they were. Might keep that one anyway. I am going to rejig these when I get it fully automated. They're not going to be in those positions anymore. They're not going to be here. I'm probably going to move them round there. Don't know. Another thing I ain't quite figured out yet. And are you still pulling? Yeah, you are. Good. Right. So that completes that. Next, we need some rubber. We need to cook said rubber into cured rubber. And then we need to turn that into a sealed mechanism, where you just put one of those either side, seal mechanism. And then we can make copper machines with 8 of these. Now, for this, I am also going to need some copper casings, which is wood, and a copper plate. These copper machines will come in handy, so I'm going to make a few of these. So let's go over, chuck that on there to be pressed. $16 of you. Do you know what? Let's chuck the 64 of you in here. Now, one of the items that we did get for completing this quest was crafting blueprints. I wish I'd seen these before. These would have made some of the crafting a lot easier. They work like a painting, so you can put them on a surface, but if you put them on a larger surface, you'll get a larger square. If you put them on a larger surface still, you get even larger. You can go on floors, ceilings, walls, anything. What you do is you right click, and let's say we want that recipe. So we want that. Makes 2 copper casings, tick. That is now there. We could then say that that is another recipe. And while we're at it, that is another recipe. Let's go grab our copper from over here. Eat the rest of that. Let's grab some of our cured rubber. Right, instead of going to the crafting table to craft up our seal mechanisms, once the recipe's on here, all you have to do is right click. If you shift right click, you'll make as much as you can carry. You can then go the same here, and then we've got our first copper machine, which gives us a few things as rewards, which means we could probably make a few more. These can be used in the smithing table to create integral components and magmatic dynamos, spouts, which we will need soon, the copper back tank, which opens the door to a few interesting items, the item drain, the aqueous accumulator for generating water, and hose pulleys, portable fluid interfaces, and smart fluid pipes. These are going to come in handy. So let's get all that. With that done, and all that done, we've completely completed andesite and copper machinery. Our next step is the alluring expedience. Chicken and egg problem remains. In order to automate precision mechanisms for brass equipment more conveniently, having more brass equipment would really be useful. After hitting the checkmark above, second chapter in the factory guide will become accessible. So here we are. The automation target this time is the electron tube. Placing them on a kinetic mechanism will send you into the next tier. Okay. Not part of the mechanism chain yet, but very important for creating relevant machines. Using melters, fluid pipes, and mechanical mixers, you can create a couple of different metal alloys. Brass being one of them. Pumping the molten alloy into a casting table or basin will solidify it into ingots. For less hassle and manual effort, it's recommended to set up ingot-to-ingot semi-automation for creating alloys. Let's go grab our builder's tea as well while we're at it. Let's go put it in his chest there. So, to make electron tubes, we need iron being spouted onto a polished rose quartz. So we need the spout. To get molten iron, that's easy enough. So this is suggesting going through cobblestone, gravel, iron nuggets. So what this is suggesting is having a cobble farm, turn the cobble to gravel, wash the gravel, you will get iron, and then so infinite iron farm there that leads you into the iron in a spout. To get rose quartz, we need sandpaper on raw quartz, which is Certus quartz and redstone dust, or any quartz and redstone dust, or if we automate it in a mixer, to get the redstone, we either need to crush cinnabar, or, as this suggests, crushing skystone into skystone dust, mix it with water. That water can then be mixed with quartz to get the quartz. Charged quartz mixed with sky solution gives you normal quartz and destabilized redstone. So that is infinite redstone, because what you can do is put the quartz in a charger to charge it back up again. We need infinite water, which is easy enough done, and then we need to turn sand into pure Certus quartz if we want an infinite supply of quartz that can be used for the rose quartz. Whew. So in a mixer, that in a mixer would be fine. And if you crush that into Certus quartz dust, yeah, you could keep multiplying it. Okay. This looks like it could be fun. Trying to fit this into a 2-chunk factory like that is going to be a bit of a task, I have to admit. And that makes our kinetic mechanism into a precision mechanism, which we need for brass machines, which is how we get mechanical crafters, numismatic dynamo, uses money to generate power. But more importantly, brass tunnels, brass funnels, mechanical arms, rotation speed controller, furnace engines. These are massively important to not only making everything run more efficiently, but I could compress that down massively with brass components. So what we could do with, first things first, we need some skystone. So we need to go visit one of those meteors, like that one there. That one. That's a good meteor. And I think there's one there, underwater. There might be some more. There's one there. Yeah. I think that one is our nearest one. And then that one is a good distance away. Looks like there's one there. That might be easier. That's actually nearer. Other side of this create ruin. Right. First things first then. Let's make some more of these. Some more of these. Drop them in here. Which is full of rubbish. Right. Oh, I've got a bucket of resin as well. That needs to go somewhere. There you go. Right. Put those blueprints back. Let's get some stuff. I have made a broad axe as well, which for cutting down trees when I'm out and about. Instead of using that, if it's a really big tree, I'll use the mechanical crafter and the hand crank. Otherwise, I've got a big beefy axe there. That needs repairing. My hammer needs repairing. Right. Off we pop. And here we are. So, where's my bed and excavator as well? Oh, some Skystone. We might as well collect the chest that's in here as well. And collect the meteor. This one looks like it's tiny. Because that chest is usually in the middle of a meteorite. And yeah. I don't even think there's a stack of Skystone there. Which isn't very good. I'm definitely going to have to go to the bigger one that's surrounded by lava. How much was that? Yeah, 44. I mean, I was going to say there must be a way of having infinite, making more Skystone dust. It looks like when you grind Skystone, you get dust and the Skystone back. So really, you don't need a lot of Skystone. Huh. This would actually be enough, and I only need the one. Right. I'm going to go down to the big meteor anyway. Mainly because if I've already got the 2 chipsets out of that one, may as well go and see if there's another 2. If I can get all 4 chips without having to go to any other meteors, that'll be nice. Save a job later down the line as well. Back in a mo. And disappointingly, it's another logic one. So, I have to come back to the meteors again at some point. For now, though, I am going to go grab some more of this copper over here. Maybe even some of the iron up there. Because we have been burning through quite a lot. I'll do a little bit of resource gathering here. Might sleep in the village next door. And make our way back and get started on trying to get some redstone going. Right. We've got everything back. Got a few bits. Like a dingus, I didn't hit record when we were doing this. But we've got a spout here, which I'm going to keep calling a spurt, keep like just doing that. That could actually do a coming down one to there. Yeah, that should be fine. And I've got this set up here. Now this, as long as you've got an infinite water source like this, your pump will pump from the center block, and it won't remove the infinite source. So that should, there we go, start filling it with water. So we've got water in a spout ready there. So we're going to try and make as pure certus quartz crystal, because this, once automated, will actually open the door to a few other things that we can use it for. I mean, that can be used in place of quartz for a lot of recipes. Not all of them though, which is a shame. Still gonna need charged quartz for that. And we're gonna need normal quartz, nether quartz for a few of the crafts. I'm going to go to the nether soon as well. That's something I want to do. But I need sand. Well, first thing first, I need a piece of quartz, not a charged one. Let's just do 8 for now. 8 pieces of sand. We need them ground up. So I'll put it in this thing. It'll try to put them in the smeltery, but it won't work They don't cook. There you go. So once all eight of those are done, we'll grab those. The other thing that I need, and I can't remember what it's called. That's the one. A weighted ejector. I need a gold plate. Let's grab a few of these, because these weighted ejectors are going to become a major part of a few builds. Oh jeez, when I broke this, I broke that as well. That broke everything. Oh, I know why. Because you don't need to be attached, it's just you. Otherwise it does break. I'm trying to turn it 2 ways. There we go. You're still crafting away like a good one. So let's grab this weighted ejector. So I need some andesite. I need a casing. And the weighted ejector needs a depot, which is just andesite on top of a casing. So one of you and one of you. If we hold W to ponder, a weighted ejector. So right click to set a target, pop the weighted ejector down, and it will launch items to the target location. Now we could do with a funnel, which I don't think I've got, so let's just grab some more from you. We could do with a storage drawer. And that's about it. Right. If I've done this right anyway. Which bets are off there. So, the weighted ejector. If I sneak right click, I want it to land there. From there. Easy enough. I'm going to put my drawer there. But not put the funnel in it just yet. What we want to do is get our dust from in here. Combine dust with sand to get certain quartz seeds. If we pop that onto here, water spouts on it. The ejector should fling it back to position. Or it certainly will if it's got power. Actually, you should just do, shouldn't you? Yep. And there it goes. So that is halfway through. So that should be filling it with water still. Why have you stopped filling it with water? You're still... Oh, because you've turned around again. Turn back. Here we go. So, keep spouting it until we get a pure crystal. Which, that'll fling it back over. That'll fling it back over. Is that complete? No, it isn't. Come on. Now you're complete. That small surface crystal. Oh, geez, that needs. Right, so that needs 4 to get into a tiny, 4 more to become small, 4 more to become pure. So you need 12 lots of water on it. This could be a point where most spouts are going to be a good thing. Because that should now be complete. Yep, pure certus quartz. So what we're going to do now is pop the funnel on there. Pop you into there. No, in. with a trigger. And I'm going to quickly make a few more of these spouts so we can speed this along a little bit. Do you know what? Let's just do 4 spouts, shall we? So... No, it wasn't with buckets, was it? It was with funnels. Dang it. In that case... I need some more iron. Oh, no, not you. So I think I've pressed or used up all my iron. So, right, back in a minute. Right, there's my 4 spout special, but it's upon at this point I realise if I throw that on there, that'll go through under the first stage, no problem. But that cannot fling to here because that is in the way. And oops. Oh, dang it. Oh, you've got to love waterlogged blocks. There we go. Yeah, I think it's only going to work with the one, isn't it, at the minute? Yeah. Oh, dang it. You make something that works, you instantly break it. Right, let's go to sleep and see if that works. Right, does this work? No, it does not. Right, let's grab you. You to there. From there. Do you now work? Nope, you get in the way. Ejector there. From there. Go. Oh. Go. Well, it did work at one point. Oh, you are joking me. Well, it did work. And then for some reason, I went and changed things about like an idiot, and now it don't work. Well, you get the premise. I'm going to have to fiddle around with this again to get it working, but... I mean, you get this little GUI that tells you if it's going to work or not. Let's do that. Let's try shifting the whole thing back a bit. So, boo, 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 taboo. Which means don't need you. And then if I was to put the other 3 spouts here. not forget what's started. There we go. Right. Wait an extra ejector to there. From here. Suggests it might not make it. So what if I did... That's not going to fill up like that, is it? No. Right. But you three were fine. And it was you that were paying. So now you should fill up. There we go. Power the whole system. Pop you on there. Spout, 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 jump. Perfect. Draw there. The funnel going in. And if I was to put a chest this would it break it if I put a funnel there because it wouldn't land? Well, we'll find out. Here's a certain quartz seed. Spout, 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 fling. Oh, come on, you works. Oh, jeez. To there. From here. Three, four. Yep, that broke it. Eventually, you fiddle around with stuff and you find the one that works. That didn't need to fling because that was full already. Fling. Why are you now hitting that one? Oh! Right. Let's get rid of that one. And then you just stop working all of a sudden. Okay, weighted ejectors seemed like a good idea. But there's one thing goes wrong. And the entire thing just goes out of whack. So. Oh, come on. To there. They're going at the same speed, so it's not through its speed. So if I got rid of that. Right. Radical. No. It is going at the same speed. No, it's just the game trying to screw me. But you've seen it work. At least once. Even if every time after that it decided it wasn't going to work. What? Well, he threw me far enough. Oh, you could change the stack size that it ejects. Oh, that's a handy thing. So you do work. Just when you feel like it instead of every time. Oh, I'm going to figure this out. While I'm figuring this out, I think we'll call it for this episode. We're making certain Quartz, that's the main thing. Even if this has just been a complete nozzle of the highest order, at least we have got this going. And worst case scenario, all I will do is just hand do it for a while. Before making a different system that doesn't just suck. But yeah, if you liked the episode, hit the like button. If you really liked it, hit subscribe. Check me out on social media, links in the description. You can also watch me when I'm streaming. Twitch.tv/YorkshirePanda. You can also hit the notification bell because I do stream on YouTube every now and again as well. As always, jump into the comments, say hi, tell me what you liked, tell me what you didn't like, tell me if there's anything in the pack you want me to take a look at, or I should take a look at that might help me out. Seriously, if you guys have got any good advice, I'm all ears. But besides that, you guys have a good one. Take it steady. I'll catch you in the next one. Bye-bye.